Hey guys, Claire here, and today I am so excited because I'm going to share with you some of the stuff I have on my baby registry and also some of the inspiration for my nursery. So I'm really pumped about this. I've had some amazing partnerships. I basically just reached out to brands that I love and wanted to see if there's anything we could collaborate on, and I can't wait to share with you some of the exciting stuff we're doing. So first up, I wanted to talk about the registry. Obviously, I've never had a kid before. I don't know. So I just kind of like went to the internet, emailed friends, and came up with some ideas. Please comment though if there's anything that you're like, girl, you gotta get this. Like, please put it in the comments because I will really appreciate that. Because otherwise, I don't know, I'm just flying blind here. So let's see. I wrote it all on my phone, so I'm gonna be looking at my phone. Number one, just this is in no particular order. This is just the stuff that sort of pops up. But one of the big things I was looking at is a Dock-a-tot. My friend Laurel has one, and it's so cute. You just basically like throw your baby in it, and then your baby, you can just like put on the bed, put on the couch, whatever, and he doesn't roll anywhere. So the Dock-a-tot sounds great, and I've had that recommended to me from a couple of parents that I know. The Miracle Blanket Swaddle. This one I heard was great because the kids actually don't escape from it. So I've heard of other swaddles where babies like, they'll push their way out of it and they're like, it's just not, it doesn't work that well. The third one, I'm so excited about this. It's the Snoo Smart Sleeper. So it's funny, Snoo actually is from, you might be familiar with the book called The Happiest Baby on the Block. So it's from the writer of that, and he developed this baby tech. Basically, it's like a sleep aid for the first 0 to 6 months in the baby's life that helps them connect their sleep cycles. So it helps them sleep through the night faster, more easily, and basically the way it's pitched, like the way I've seen it on the website, is it's like having a night nurse. And I'm so excited. I've seen it in action. It's hilarious because the baby will be kind of crying and be like, I don't want to go to bed, I'm not ready. And then the Snoo takes over and it just is like, melts and just passes out within like 10 seconds. So I'm really excited about it. It's also beautiful. It's very mid-century modern. And the way it works, my understanding of it, is that there's basically two settings. There's the setting when a baby just sort of wakes itself up between its sleep cycles. So it'll just kind of, it's almost like it's a little bit awake, but can easily go back to sleep. And it'll gently shake the baby and play rain sounds. And then if the baby wakes up and it's, really woken up and needs to go back to bed, it'll do more of a rocking motion and play womb sounds. My gosh, I cannot wait. Plus, it gets put into this little swaddle and like clapped in, so it can't roll over. So it's really safe. Anyway, I'm very excited about that. Next up is Stokke. So I have partnered with Stokke with a bunch of my baby gear. I'm so excited about this. Stokke is, I just love the design element, which I know for some people is not the first thing you go to for baby gear, but for me, I wanted things that looked really pretty, that I enjoyed having in my home, but that also were really functional and worked super well. And for me, Stokke was part of that. I loved their whole line. I thought everything was really beautiful and really functional. So it was a really, to me, really strong design and really strong sort of utility as well. So the things from Stokke that I have my eye on are the Stokke Pippa by Nuna, which is the car seat and base. I really like the idea of having like multiple bases in my car and Craig's car, even maybe my mom's car, and then just the one car seat that can clip into it. That was one thing I heard from people, is that you don't need multiple car seats, you need multiple car seat bases. So that's good to know. The Stokke Trails terrain stroller. So Craig and I actually do like to go hiking, and so to me, having a stroller that works well for the sidewalk as well as for, walks in slightly rougher terrain is really great for us. Also for visiting Craig's parents in Montana, it seems like a great choice, and it looks great. I love the look of it. And then I'm really into this, the Stokke Steps high chair. What's so cool about this is it takes the baby from infancy all the way to when they're little kids, and it's completely modular. And so it's cute, it's chic, I love it. It seems very functional. And yeah, it just looks like a really great addition. I'm super pumped about that. There's some other things, like I have the Bailey black diaper bag for Craig, because I think Craig should have a diaper bag. I know I'm gonna have a diaper bag, but Craig needs a diaper bag. So I found a bag that I was like, oh yeah, this is like not embarrassing. If I carried it or Craig carried it, it's very gender neutral. It seems like a good choice. Another one I've been hearing a lot about is the Ubby diaper pail, because diapers are smelly, obviously. And so having a diaper pail that you can throw that in there and it just like does not make your room smell like what is in there. It sounds like a really good idea. The other brand that I'm partnering with is Pottery Barn Kids, and this is just so thrilling for me because not only are they now carrying baby gear, which is amazing, so that's really exciting, more on that later, but my whole vision board for my nursery honestly was pulling so much from Pottery Barn's Kids. So when I was able to partner with them for the nursery, it was just like perfect, like hand in glove kind of moment. So some of the things I'm looking at there is the Reese convertible crib. I love the mid-century aesthetic. I think it's really cool that it's convertible so it can turn into a toddler bed, which is fantastic. I love all of the Belgian linen flax bedding that goes with it. For me, and if you guys want to see sort of the vision board and the mood board for the nursery, make sure to check out thekitschykitchen.com. I'll have all of that up there. But the nursery, we're basically converting our guest bedroom into a child's nursery. And to me, the two big things that came to mind immediately was the storage. So Pottery Barn has amazing storage. So I definitely kind of immediately went there with them, which is like, oh my gosh, okay, what kind of bookcases can we do? What kind of soft storage can we do? But then when it came to all the furniture, I wanted it to be really minimalist. I wanted to walk into the nursery and feel like it went with the rest of the house and that it was folded in, not like you walk into the nursery and all of a sudden it's like a completely different house or a completely different space. So I loved the aesthetic. It seemed very modern and very clean and not too loud. So I'm really into it. Oh, and then for the soft storage, I love the metallic woven wool storage baskets, the Sloan cotton rope storage, and the woven prayer hamper. I think all of those have a really beautiful like neutral color palette, and it'll add a lot of great texture to the room. And then some of the baby gear that Pottery Barn now carries, which I'm really excited about, that is actually on my registry as well, is the Senna Air in Safari. It's this really cool like modular play yard, so you can kind of pop it up wherever you go, which is great. The Ergo Baby 360 carrier, I've heard like everyone in my life owns an Ergo Baby, so I feel like I need to have that on my list. And then this one, I was so excited to see that Pottery Barn carries it now, the Medela breast pump, because it's so crazy, the stuff, like I didn't even realize how much stuff I don't need might be an overstatement, but how many things that would make your life easier for like the baby, like I just had no idea how much of it there was. So breast pump was one that like didn't occur to me until I saw a friend breastfeeding and she mentioned pumping and I was like, oh, I guess I need that. So the Medela, I did some research and that sounds like a really fabulous one. So for all things Pottery Barn and that cool, really interesting baby gear that I just mentioned, make sure to check out the link because I have linked my registry so you guys can see all the things that I have pulled from Pottery Barn. And they do have a registry online now, which is fantastic. So for me with planning my like baby shower, I can have everything there. It's really organized. It's I can actually like look it up on my phone as well, which is fantastic. It has a functionality where if you go to a Pottery Barn Kids, you can scan it on your phone and it goes straight to your registry. So it's really functional and super great. So make sure to check that out. I also have a second registry with Baby List. And with this one, I like it because you can register for dollar amounts of things rather than specific items, because baby stuff's expensive. I'm sure you've noticed this, but and I noticed this with like my wedding as well, that people really liked putting money towards things rather than necessarily buying individual items depending on how old they were. So for like my mom and all of my mom's friends and my mother-in-law, they want to buy me like a crib. That's what they want to do. But for all of my friends, they're like, I don't know, I got $75 headed your way. How do you want it? Like, so it's good to have like a mix of both. So I've been using both. But yeah, if you want to see my full registry, Pottery Barn, and baby list, I am going to link to all of that so you guys can see all the different things I'm looking at. And seriously, please comment below. Like, I need your help. I would appreciate your help. All right, cool. So some of the other stuff I'm looking at, so Little Golden Books. I grew up reading Little Golden Books, and I thought it'd be really fun to register for them because I thought, wouldn't it be cute if like everyone I knew gave me a Little Golden Book, and I just had this vision of like an entire bookshelf of Little Golden Books. So I don't know, to me that sounds really fun. The Blooming Baby Activity Gym from Land of Nod. The activity gym, I just liked the look of it. It seemed fun. I don't know, if I was a baby, I'd be into it. And then the Busy Baby Activity Chair from the Land of Nod also seemed like a good thing to park my baby in. And then in terms of the nursery, and this isn't obviously not going on my registry, but in terms of the nursery and the whole idea of it, I love Anna Wall. So I want to do a wall mural. And so there's, Anna Wall has so many beautiful ones. And I thought it'd be really like a fun way of making the room feel more like a child's room, but with it still having an elevated aesthetic. And then ditto with all of the lighting. Because of how we're kind of going to reposition the room, it means that I need to have like wall sconces and things like that, but also sconces that babies can't like pull down. So Rejuvenation is my go-to for all lighting. I just love their aesthetic. So I've been looking at Rejuvenation for doing the pendant light in the top and then the sconces as well. But if you want to see the whole look for the nursery, definitely check out the inspiration board. I've been pinning a ton too, so my Pinterest does a lot of baby reference stuff on there. But yeah, these are just some of the things that I have on my registry that I'm really, really excited about. So please comment. I know I said that 5 times already, but I really would love your help. And if you're a mom out there and you're like, you do not need this, or yes, you need this, like have 5 of these, please let me know because I will put it on my registry. Like the video if you like it, and thanks so much guys. I'm so excited to share this experience with you, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.